Oh no. It's back o'clock.
What? At this time of year? At this time of day? Localized entirely within wherever the hell we are?
What do we do? I don't know what to do.
I think you should play the video game, Rusty.
Okay, we'll play the video game. Last time I talked about I was going to look through the documentation and figure out if we were going to do any of the side quests or just move on with the story. And I have decided, in lieu of there not being as many side quests as I hoped, that we will move on with the story.
Sounds good to me.
New. We gotta actually come land over here. Because there's not an island to land on right out. Or can we land here?
I don't think so.
Where's here?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna come over to Sutopolis and head
You
on
can
over to-
actually land on the route.
Yeah, you can go land on 130 right there in front of it.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm not doing it.
You don't have to.
It's your video game.
Welcome! This is Pokemon Seeing Sapphire, a hack made by Dre.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
neat. I am Rusty. I'm streaming
Yes.
to you live from the basement of the church that you grew up in. Joining me today is Nathan and Ian,
Hi.
who
Hello.
are joining us remotely from Anchorage, Alaska.
We have some acreage. We laid anchor in our Anchorage acreage.
You having fun there?
Are you getting angered at my anchor
no,
and
I was
Anchorage
expecting that
acreage?
for one shot. It's fine.
You had 20 levels on it. Not quite, but...
That's why I expected it to one shot. But
Mammoth
Mammoth
Swine?
Swine is a beefy, thick lad. Kingdra.
King shit.
Kingdra. We're gonna act. Sometimes you just gotta act. And this is one of those times.
Did I? Okay, I did miss last week, didn't I?
Yeah, you
You
did.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, we finished the gym last week.
Okay.
Yeah, you were busy getting your dick slapped clean off.
Oh, right. That was... that. Good joke. But yeah, no, I was not here. I was out hanging with my friends like a real person.
Ian, your friends were live streaming a video game to an audience that night.
No.
I mean, to be fair, he had a good excuse. What with the literal dismemberment?
God damn it. Ugh. No, I ditched out on stream to go watch Sonic 2 with a bunch of my friends. It's a good movie. Go watch it.
I'm a little bit disappointed and a little bit kind of like, oh, it always should have been this way about the Sonic series being the first really good video game movie adaptations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there hasn't been a truly outstanding Sonic game in a long time. And there are a lot of really good narrative games that would translate to film well and have failed. And in the current environment, the fact that it was Sonic feels a little bit disappointing, but also like it was meant to be.
Like it had to happen that way.
Yeah. Like, how could it have been anything else?
This was in all of the, Doctor Strange looking forward into the future. This was the only future that we won.
I am inevitable!
Gotta go fast! Chili dogs!
Looks like you could live with your failure. Where'd that bring you? Back to me!
Jesus.
I don't even know who you are!
You will. Says Idris Elba.
Idris Elba was exactly how I wanted him to play Knuckles.
Idris Elba is a professional. He's not going to take a job unless it's a good job.
He did exactly what I wanted with Knuckles.
What you're saying is he knew to... It's Knuckles?
Sure. But it didn't matter. Jim Carrey's Eggman was it was something to behold.
Yeah.
He might have honestly been the best.
Jim Carrey, also a pro.
There are some scenes when he leaned into it, and he really went for it.
Yeah.
I'm just extremely excited for Doctor Strange at this point. I want it. Also, I kind of want to move away from spoiler territory on movies that are still fresh.
I can change the topic. So, as I was perusing Reddit today on one of my many hold calls with an insurance company, I stumbled across...
Come back.
Oh, you're right.
You can get a Mega Heracross.
For the Heracross
anyway.
that I have.
Yeah. One of the threads I stumbled across today was what are the top 5 hardest battles in Pokemon? And I offered up the Jupiter fight in Eterna in Gen 4. Mm-hmm. Where Jupiter has a level 20 Skuntank before you fight the second gym that has Night Slash.
Which is...
Stab Night Slash.
Yeah.
It's illegally low level. It gets a super duper high powered move.
That has a boosted
crit rate. And there are exactly 3 Pokemon that you can have that resist Dark types up until that point in the game. One of them is Monferno, which you are locked out of if you picked another starter. One of them is Machop, and the other is Murkrow, which you can only get if you're playing Diamond. So, you have an entire... depending on what your starter is and what game you're playing, you have an entire 1 Pokemon that can resist Dark up to that point.
Okay, same...
Machop is also the solution to my vote for that fight, which is original Gen 2 Whitney. As the hardest fight.
Whitney has been a popular one.
Yes. That Miltank, and the Machop is like the given solution. The traded Machop that you can get is the...
Yep.
It's not it's not like a pick if I were making the list, but an honorable mention is the Gen 4, still in Gen 4,
Yeah.
The trainer on what is the route? It's one of the perma rain routes.
You may be thinking of Gen 3. Right on the right side of Fortree, the one that has the Milotic.
No, that one too, but no, it's it's.
Oh, you're thinking of
The double battle.
The double battle there before you get to Veilstone.
Before you get to Veilstone. So
That one does have a high kill account.
route is in permanent rain.
Yeah.
And it is it is optional, but
It is a double battle with 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do the double battle. You can do each battle individually.
yeah,
But one of them has a Gyarados.
Yeah.
That on a route that has permanent rain, and that definitely has a high kill count.
yes. So that one's like one of those. I wouldn't say it is in my top 5 by any means.
It's definitely one of the ones that catch you by surprise.
But yes, it's one of those that like can really and so when you say top 5 hardest battles, I immediately think what's the thing what are the battles that have high kill counts?
Yeah.
Because you might not get swept by that,
Yeah.
but
Something might die that you weren't expecting.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, you do need HMs in Victory Road.
yeah. Thankfully, you had a Pokemon that can learn. I think all of the HMs you need in this. Maybe not Flash.
I'm going to throw
but-
Surf on Act here. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, go get Dorfpox or whatever the fuck you named him. Go get your legendary and throw all the water HMs on him.
Well, I do have Waterfall on Act.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna box Widgick for now.
Ejik.
It's my highest level.
The only thing I would say about that is you're boxing one of your special attackers there, and you're going to be very physical.
I mean, I'm trying to catch Northpox up. I'm taking him with me to train him. He's
That's
the
fine.
correct choice to box right now. But
I'm just trying to make sure you're
You
thinking.
can swap out a water type for a water type.
Yeah.
Act is also level 75.
you're not wrong. I hope DJ Old Socks is faster than Wally's Mega Gallade.
The DJ Old Sock.
To the back of the line, Dorkwad.
Thank you, 2000s cartoon era bully. I'm just kind of perusing this thread. Ultra Necrozma is a very popular answer.
That was another one that I was going to say that is just like weirdly hard.
Yeah.
It's the legendary.
People are obviously saying Volo. And to your point, Ian, I think we kind of look at it from the lens of a Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
And this is just on the r/Pokemon. This isn't necessarily looking at it from the lens of a Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Dorkwad should get strength.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I said he can learn pretty much everything you need.
I was not stopping to think. I was clicking over to my actual app to sort them.
Yep.
Bye, Ice Beam or Origin Pulse. God, Origin Pulse is 85 base power.
Yep, get out of here, Origin Pulse.
Or 85 accuracy.
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense, Precipice Blades is 85, but...
Babbler!
I hope I don't have to get rid of Ice Beam. It's good coverage.
The thing to say is, at least in the normal game, there are flash parts coming up. There are dark areas. But they didn't get rid of those in the remake, right?
I don't remember.
I'm remembering them still being sturdy.
Ow. The edge.
Ow. Interesting.
Ah! That's the set I ran in 1v1. They're not explosion.
I know, that's the Aggron set I ran. Andorf box really does say ow. When I saw the berry proc, I thought it was the ground resist berry.
Yeah.
And then I saw that it's a cost
I didn't hit
right?
it with a ground move. I hit it with a steel move.
You clicked a ground move and then the berry activated.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
gotcha. Okay.
So that's why I thought the berry that it had was the ground berry, and I was about to say, "Oh, that's clever," because you know.
I was thinking, well, picking Golem has a lot of weaknesses. Picking ground over water or grass is interesting.
Gosh, I wish I had a ground type that was usable right now for this Jolteon. Leading with Trap Golem.
Listen, a suicide lead is something that I miss. I'm kidding. I don't miss suicide leads.
Oh. Mary Gallade good, y'all.
Make a good Gallade, y'all. Shit, I fucked it up.
Have
a lug!
Northpox could have swept this whole team without that suicide lead.
So, looking back at it, was that
No.
Bone Rush?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Was it? Do you have Bone Rush or Bone Orang on there?
I believe it's Bone Rush.
Okay.
Bone Rush is still a multi-strike move.
Okay. Bone Rush actually would have probably... You didn't know this until... we didn't know this until after, but Bone Rush actually would have been the best move you could have done. Again, there's no way that you could have known.
Well, it's potentially that the multi-strike could have gotten around Sturdy.
Yeah.
I don't know that I still have the multi-strike move. I think I picked...
Did you pick Bone Rush or Bone Club?
I think I picked accuracy and power over as my...
Yeah.
I'll check.
Yeah, because if it was Bone Club, then yeah. Yamega to protect.
Not a bad idea in Gen 6, because the speed change isn't pre-Mega, it's post-Mega.
Man, that hurricane hit.
Yes. No guard.
I meant that it hurt. It did a lot more damage than I was expecting it to. Well, not a lot, but it did do more damage than I was expecting it to.
Watch my health. Pew!
Well, how can we watch your health, Rusty? Nathan, do
well,
the thing.
you can use. It's already been linked in the chat, but you can use Patreon.com/Pokelink to keep track of your stuff. It's what we use for stream.
Oh, hell yeah, it is.
We love it.
No. But what if, times are hard, and what if I can't give those couple of dollars to Patreon?
Still go to Patreon, and you can download it for free.
He's got a free version?
There is a free version.
That's incredible. Jez is incredible.
It truly is a service to mankind.
Yeah, no, that boy works too hard. And this is not hashtag sponsored, we just like the dude.
Oddish Executor. Oddish Executor.
Your team really needs a flamethrower.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got a widget.
Yeah. And you've got mystical fire on there, so...
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't right now. I took it off. Anyway, this is the Executor that has Psychic, so...
Sure. Regional variants don't exist yet.
You're not wrong. They don't exist at all yet. You're right.
Yep, Gen 7.
Yep. I was like, hold on, that doesn't seem right. Seems like it's been longer than that, but no.
2 sets of games. 3 if you count Let's Go.
Ground flying.
3 if you count Arceus.
I guess now that Arceus is out, 4. But Arceus doesn't let you use the normal versions. Unless your name is Ninetales.
Or Vulpix.
Or Vulpix. Leave it in, you only get 1. No breeding means you have to pick.
Blop blop.
That was probably a scary Gliscor, but I took care of it. The fact that it was poisoned makes me very scared of it.
Yes. You should be scared of poisoned Gliscor. That's when it's at its most powerful.
That's why it was scary, but I took care of it.
Yep.
I forgot what it was coming out, so my default is DJ Old Socks.
Well...
Volcarona, okay. Let's not Stone Miss.
Stone Edge has never missed once in a critical situation.
No, I don't think that's possible.
We got him, boys.
You did fuck up that bug.
Yep.
The bug has a 4 times weakness, and you said, I'm gonna hit that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want all of the EXP? You're about to get all.
That's why you get all of the EXP.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like
Mega
regular
D.
trainers having megas.
Mega Dino.
Oh, it lived.
This one is normal fairy. So
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
your fighting moves are only neutral.
I lived, bitch.
Mega Aldino is also pretty bad.
I like the music in here.
Good.
It feels appropriately epic.
Yeah.
Drink some milk!
He's gonna have a melonade instead.
Yeah, milk's better. I didn't need to use the lemonade.
Flash is just not debilitating.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah.
It's not debilitating at all. I can see, like, really well, even.
I think that was Whismer?
We'll never know.
She's real thinking about catching this boy.
Not even a little bit.
Mostly I just saw the level and I'm like, that's close.
Nope, not gonna do it.
Yeah, you would invalidate Dusk Boy.
I mean... Yeah, getting redundant with Norpox there, aren't you?
I think Dusk Boy is, more offended.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Bagel.
Bagel. The Gabite line has a very disappointing shiny color.
Ian.
So,
Give me a letter.
you want a letter? T. I like T.
Nathan.
F.
O.
That's not how we do things here.
I know.
Well, that's a name. For a minute, I thought you were going to do something fun like Gator Face, but, you know.
I thought we were getting Gator Face too.
But
Gator Face, you know, from Guardians of the Galaxy.
He's his cousin.
Gator Face sounds like a part of a mutant hero team that was very clearly designed to capitalize on the success of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Or, hear me out, Doom Patrol got really popular, and Gator Face is the Beast Boy clone. The Doom Patrol, hold on, I'm coming up with synonyms. It's just not working. Brain is not working.
So you're trying to think of a franchise that's trying to cop on the success of the Doom Patrol?
Yeah?
Let me think. Let's call it X-Men.
That's a hot take!
Think about it.
Ian, I think it might actually be a true take.
Think about it.
Thanos was originally crypt from Darkseid.
You got the smart, wheelchair-bound telepath guy.
Yeah?
You've got the Metal Man.
That's what I was gonna say. The despair group with Metal Man and Gator Face and
The real question is which one actually
the tall
came
lady,
first.
The one who's themed after animals.
Justified.
The one who can phase through people. And, let's look it up. When was the Doom Patrol introduced?
I know. Listen, I know the Doom Patrol's way older.
I think it might be.
June 1963. X-Men. September of 1963.
Ooh.
That might be a curse of simultaneous.
I was gonna say they were both in production at the same time.
Yeah.
I actually think that means that X-Men gets away a little harder with it.
Yep.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It was a simultaneous evolution,
Yeah.
like crabs.
Yep.
Like crabs. That's it.
Yeah.
The
Not
X-Men are like
all crabs share common ancestors, Ian.
I know.
They a bunch of things, all independently
get
evolved
really
into
hard, I
crabs
get it.
because it's the ultimate life form.
But yeah, no.
Crabs be crabbing.
Respect. I don't want to make fun of the Doom Patrol that much. The Doom Patrol is responsible for a lot of how comics are today. But
So
you need
are
to be
the
careful
X-Men.
trying to slander the X-Men like that.
Man,
I don't know
this
what
guy
you're
loves
talking
his
about.
tempo shit.
What's that?
Every single guy led with a tempo move.
A tempo?
Yeah, something that disrupts turn order.
Ah, yeah. Well, I think the theme is that they all have a different mega.
Oh, I think that's just something he did for Victory Road.
Yeah.
Which
But I
is
don't
cool.
think their megas are on theme for the rest of their party. I think their party
No.
has a theme, and then he put in a mega.
You were gonna say something about?
I was just gonna say, I wanted to talk about Street Sharks and their ilk.
And their ilk?
Yeah. The things that trying to capitalize on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Oh,
Street Sharks and all of
Biker Mice from Mars.
Yeah. The first, pretty much everything that came out of the first half of the 90s.
Yeah.
How we feel about gargoyles there?
I miss them.
Perhaps more staying power, more staying power than the big bad Beetleborgs.
I keep thinking Widget has Mystical Fire, but we swapped it for a Dark move for Tate and Liza.
You can switch it back.
Well, it would take a bit of a hike from where I'm at right now.
True enough.
But yes, I could.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm out of them. Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Battletoads. Shit.
Would kill.
Yep.
It has high attack.
Do I have
Not a very high
answer?
base power move.
Oh, I do have a good answer. Duh.
You didn't even need the Night Slash.
Ah! That's funny. The focus action there is really funny.
So how do I...
Shedinja has 3 possible items. It's Focus Sash, it's Lumberry, and it's Heavy Duty Boots.
And heavy duty boots didn't exist in this gen.
Heavy Duty Boots didn't exist, and 99% of the time you run Focus Sash.
You get a second turn out of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he burned Dust Boy. He did.
That is the game plan of the Shedinja.
He did neuter that
he
Pokemon.
did
I'll be right back.
do the worst thing he could have done to my team.
Yeah.
That was an optimally played Shedinja.
Kind of a one-trick pony. DJ Old Talks! Goodbye, Nessie.
Only a little
I
bit.
hope you find your dad. Next time on Porygon Z.
Is that supposed to be Dragon Ball Z?
Because Rusty said next time on Porygon Z.
Okay. I was able to identify it. It wasn't
Yeah,
really
no, that was
close.
impressive, Ian. I was unable to identify it, and I knew it. I was like, oh, here comes the Dragon Ball Z song. And then I was like, I think that I'm right.
Mega Mall Wild! This thing is busted.
Yarp. Okay, Mawile gets a regional variant in Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Design it for me. What do you see?
The head thing are like the little clapper things the flamenco dancers use.
Okay, typing. What does it do different? What ability do you give it?
Well, you don't not choose huge power, because
Right.
that's awesome. Well, it's a dancer, so let's say fighting. It could be steel fighting instead of steel fairy.
So a huge power Lucario.
It does different things than Lucario, but yeah. It would be quite scary,
Would be.
but Mawile is not especially scary.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same stats as Lucario, and claiming such isn't fair.
Yeah. Well, the thing that it kind of loses out on is it's not a fast Pokemon, and Mega Mawile is kind of able to get around that with the priority.
Yeah.
But Mawile just doesn't even have the stats for it. The thing that Mawile can do, I'm not talking about Mega Mawile, but Mawile is it's kind of a it's a baton passer is what it is. Because it gets Sword Stance, it gets Iron Defense, and it gets a couple of other those kind of moves. So that's really what it was kind of designed around being, is a baton passer that doesn't pass speed.
gonna take a hit here. A big hit. I'm dead. Definitely did not survive this. That was a bad play. My Mega Mawile instead of Steel Fairy. Or my regular Mawile.
Yeah. And I should say, huge power is the Mega ability. The normal ability is Intimidate, Hyper Cutter, and Sheer Force is the hidden ability, I think.
Oh, I did not want to do that. Okay.
I was assuming we were designing a Mega regional variant.
We haven't had any Mega regional variants.
Yeah, hasn't happened. But,
yeah.
you know, you never know what Scarlet Violet's going to bring back.
We are, like, almost certainly going to get regional variants, though. They are popular enough and have been going. They've become a staple. It would be weird to not see
We've had them in every new release since Sun and Moon, not counting Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because they're just re-releases.
Right. So what do you want to see? What doesn't have a regional variant yet that you think has a fun way to go?
Let's Go, because they're...
Right. Or that just needs a fresh set of paint.
Well, this question before regional variants were introduced, it used to be phrased, what needs a Mega Evolution?
Right.
And my go-to answer for that was always Zebstrika.
Yeah.
Because Zebstrika doesn't have anything, like, amazing going for it.
Other than its rad as hell.
It looks cool.
I'm going to give you one that doesn't need it. Oh, finish your Zebstrika thought.
Though, I don't know if I can justify bringing a zebra to Spain.
Yeah. I'm going to say one that definitely doesn't need it, but that I just want. A Dragonite.
I figure Dragonite's definitely like the obvious next on the list sort of Pokemon to get something done to it.
It's cool, perennial favorite. Hasn't had anything yet.
And the Nidos didn't get anything, right?
Nidos haven't been touched.
Dragon flying is kind of boring at this point.
I think of like the quote-unquote popular Pokemon, notably the Nidos haven't been touched. The Boros hasn't been touched. Dragonite hasn't been touched. Somebody made a post about it.
Well, I was just thinking, like, you know, kind of early gen stuff that's gotten power creeped out.
Which, you know, we're going to Spain. You figure Tauros is pretty high on the list.
Yeah, it would be really weird if we didn't get a Tauros. I think you're right. Here's one.
They skip Tauros and do Bufalon instead.
We're doing Spanish countries.
You have to figure there's going to be some sort of bull, just based on where we're going. Whether that's they introduce a new Pokemon, whether that's they do something interesting with Tauros. So, you know, you got to figure something's going to happen there. They could also just take the route that they did with the Lola, and while Tauros is a common Pokemon in that game and has a prominent role as the ride Pokemon, they haven't done anything new with it.
Right.
They could do something like that, too.
I got one.
What?
Mew.
Say that again, the mic cut out.
Mew.
Mew's up there.
And we have
Mew
had
did-
legendary variants now.
Yeah. Mew did technically have an exclusive Z move, but that's really the only thing that it's quote-unquote got from a new generation.
Right. I don't count Z moves in the same design space as Megas and whatever the Gigantamax and
Regional variants
regional
and things like
variants.
that. But I'm
Also,
kind of the
Mew's
opinion
from
that Gen
South
1's been
America.
fiddled with enough.
What?
I said I'm kind of the opinion that Gen 1's been fiddled with enough.
Yeah, so what about some newer stuff?
Cobrastryke is definitely high on my list, and I'm sure there's like you could base it on like some Spanish horse.
Or Mudsdale. Doesn't need it,
Mudsdale.
it's fairly fresh, but horses are a thing.
Yep. I just don't think that Mudsdale needs messing with. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
If we're talking about like Pokemon that I think could use a buff,
Every grass type in Gen 2.
well, like what, 3 of them?
A Sunkern. Okay, fix Sunkern.
Yeah.
Give it plus 50 at every stat.
I mean, the obvious one is fire typing. That way it can do something with chlorophyll.
Yeah.
There are no chlorophyll fire types.
Oh, that actually makes...
That's a common change in Romax. But the thing that would fix Sunflora is giving it something like the Farfetch'd or Corsola treatment, where you give it another evolution.
Right.
And
But
give it about
that would imply that Game Freak wants to turn it from not a joke Pokemon, and from there it will always languish with Delibird in that particular hell.
I don't know, Ledian, another good one. That
Definitely
Yeah.
could use a buff.
Ledian is cool, too, like, design-wise. It looks like a Sentai.
Yep.
I think that was the design space that they went for there.
And it's really weird that they didn't give it better stats in light of that.
And it was the early game bug.
Speaking of the early game bug, its version exclusive Ariados probably could also use a buff.
Yeah.
I gotta say, part of it, my problem is I'm thinking of ways to like relate it to Spain, because that's kind of the big part of the design space of regional variants. How would this Pokemon adapt to this region?
Okay, so
And I just feel like I don't really know all that much
Instead of-
about Spain.
Right.
so hear me out. Instead of go Sentai, Ledian is the
So
it's a
Luchador.
bullfighter.
it's the bullfighter.
Oh, that also brings us into Hawlucha. They're gonna do something with Hawlucha for this, right?
I always thought it would be cool that my idea for Hawlucha was always if there were ever a Latin American or Mexican region, Hawlucha gets a pre-evolution. Name it Luchic.
Que no los dos.
Yeah. Which, I mean,
Do
you
see
could
what
do
I
that
did
with
there?
Spain,
I said,
but
why not both in Spanish for the Spain variant?
yeah. But I don't feel like Lucha Libre is as big a thing in Spain.
No, I think
I think that's a very Latin American thing.
yeah, I think that should be saved for the
So,
LATAM.
yeah, I would save that for a LATAM region.
Okay.
Like I said, I just you got to figure that there's going to be some sort of Don Quixote reference.
Just a living tornado is now a Pokemon.
Either from the standpoint of like a burrow or a windmill Pokemon, of some sort, or like a burrow Pokemon that has a rivalry a la Zangoose Viper with
a windmill.
a windmill Pokemon.
That would be very fun.
Yeah. Like an Executor that has a windmill-like fan, like that's tall like the Alolan version, but the palm leaves turn into windmill blades.
Stop!
Grass flying.
The Tropius variant.
Yeah, something like that.
They all have balloons.
Out of the, I think we found the theme of this fight.
I mean, they are weak to ground. They don't want to get hit by ground moves. It's a smart move.
Yeah. Let's jump.
Beauty.
Oh, cool. Like, actually, that sounded...
He made
sarcastic, like,
Electivire fighting type.
They sure
I think
did.
it's super effective there. Good crit.
You got all bunched and crunched up.
Yeah, they did. I believe Magmortar is also rock.
A little surprised that killed.
I'm not. Glade's good. I was conserving PP there. Did you just giggle at PP?
He said PP.
Your mic cut out a little bit. Did you just giggle at PP?
I did.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I would not go necessarily Gen 1 Pokemon, I think.
Just from the standpoint of I think Gen 1's kind of been fiddled with enough.
Yeah. We can let those Pokemon settle.
Yeah.
So for
I
Dragonite,
think Gen
give me
5
my
is especially
something
like
different.
something you can kind of eyeball and like, oh, there's some picks there.
Well, like Gen 5, like we're far enough along in the
A lot of those Pokemon are nostalgic.
yeah, that like we're far enough along in the iteration that people that were playing Gen 5 as their first games are like in their 20s, you know, late teens, early 20s now. And so
That only makes me feel a little ancient.
well,
Yeah, Pokemon Yellow is the first video game that I owned. Just wholesale at all. I did not have a console before then. My dad
2010,
had a
only
Coleco
12 years
version.
ago.
yeah,
What?
so
Pokemon Black and White only came out 12 years ago.
So somebody that was 6 and had their DS, they're 18 now.
Yeah.
So this would be their version of like I think X and Y came out when you were at college was the first
Yep.
one that came out when you were at college.
Yeah.
So this would have been like their version of that,
Yeah.
time wise. So yeah. So iterating on Gen 5 Pokemon, it's about the cycle.
Yeah.
You get some you get some of those old Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon as well. Sprinkle those in there that need some love.
Yeah.
So
Beartick is another one of those Pokemon that I think could kind of use a bit of a buff.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking from that gen, Aegislash.
Aegislash is Gen 6.
Ages less than Gen 6, and we've already had the discussion about how to do a regional variant of him. poison.
A shield and a gun.
He's in the poison, and he's
Feels like Aegislash needs a buff. Good.
Aegislash is good.
They had to nerf it. It was so good. It literally gave it like lower stats.
I'm just saying, the Gen 2 starters could use some love.
Well, we already got the Hisuian Typhlosion.
Yeah, but
The other two could use them.
yeah, Feraligatr is begging for something.
You are not wrong.
Feraligatr is actually really good in BDSP, are you?
And Mechanium is one of my favorite Pokemon ever, and that boy needs some help.
It's languishing.
This Blaziken is going to sweep me, boys.
I doubt that.
You gotta figure it's gonna kill itself with Brave Bird eventually, right?
Yeah. That's Flare Bullets. It'll do enough.
If it keeps critting me, it's going to sweep me, kids.
It won't survive another one of those.
Well, okay, yeah, you're not wrong.
It can't. He cannot win using those moves.
You're not wrong. I'll just hope that he doesn't kill himself on Northbox and instead does something smart here.
I didn't. He did do something smart there.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, I lived it.
What it's worth, he's got high defense.
Yeah.
Mega Blaziken is also just busted good.
Very good.
And that wasn't as many XP as I wanted. Jeez.
Yeah, the updating after that battle, like oof. I think you're in the
It might
wrong.
just be worth the resources to dig your way out and come back.
I think you're in the
That's
wrong bag.
What I'm
unless
looking
you're-
to do.
Yeah.
You think it's in here in the medicine bag?
I was gonna say unless you're looking for an escape rope.
That is what I'm looking for. I don't have dig.
Yeah.
Did you use your last escape rope?
I don't have an escape rope.
If you didn't pick it up from the Fossil Maniac, then you don't have dig.
It's still probably worth going out.
No, it
healing.
is. It's worth leaving.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing with you there, but I am trying to get out alive.
I don't know. Getting out not alive might be faster.
Oh, it will definitely be faster. I thought about it, but I'm about to buy a whole bunch of healing items for the Elite Four.
Well, that's true enough.
I don't want to have half of my money for that. It's worth spending a hyper potion to get out in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Just kind of eyeballing the Pokemon list. Donphan probably worth to use a buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, just eyeballing the list and not like one of your top 3 favorite Pokemon ever.
No,
I do like elephants.
Nathan's right. Dolphin.
Yeah, I know. I
someone.
100% agree with you, but I'm also going to give Nathan the shit
Yeah.
when I can.
I as someone who is a big fan of giving Nathan all of the shit, he is literally looking down a list of Pokemon.
Listen, we're allowed to accept both.
Exploud, maybe?
Oh yeah.
Um,
Especially with Rusty's big hope that they introduce a sound type.
Definitely Swallow.
we talked about this the other day. I would love to see a female-only dancing-inspired version of a variant of Gardevoir.
The Swoobat line could use a little love.
No comment on that.
Nah,
No.
I didn't have anything I felt like I would add.
I mean, it would fit. You could easily theme it culturally.
Yep.
I don't think they would do 1-to-1 and not give something to the other.
I feel like if they would do something, they would do Gardevoir and Gallade regional variants based on flamenco dancers.
Yeah.
I would also be okay with that. What would you type Gallade as a flamenco dancer if not fighting psychic?
You could do
Fire.
I was gonna say fire because they always wear red.
Yeah, fire is actually legit.
Gallade would be like fire fighting, and then Gardevoir would be fire fairy.
Fire fairy, just because we don't have
We don't have a fire fairy.
a fire fairy.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'm down with those. Give me a mono fire team with those. Give me a whole line that's fire psychic instead of or fire fairy instead of psychic fairy, and make that the variant line.
I know Aggron had a Mega, but Aggron?
I want to give things that
I just like Aggron.
haven't been tinkered with and could use a buff. Grumpig is probably on that list.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, heavy on the needs a buff for Grumpig.
Yeah.
Grumpig's not
It started
horrible,
kind of disappointing.
Whiscash.
Which could use something.
Wish Cash
Played
is
all?
fun. Yeah.
Milotic might be a good candidate because it's popular.
Yeah. I don't think it needs a buff.
I don't think it needs a buff either, but
Milotic's still scary. Galvantula.
Angela's, I like him.
Oh yeah, give Milotic a second type that's
It is begging to be fairy type.
so don't do the obvious.
You
I
could
agree,
use-
it's begging to be fairy type.
You could do psychic.
We do dragon.
You could do dragon. You could do the thing and give it another type, but override water with something.
Yeah.
Like make it dragon fairy would be very interesting.
Yeah.
Also busted type wise. What is it weak to? Ice and
Dragon Fairy exists. It's Mega Alteria's Dragon Fairy.
mm-hmm.
It's weak to ice. It's weak to fairy.
It's weak to
Not
poison.
Poison.
Not poison.
Steel. It's weak to poison. It's weak to steel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not as busted as you
It's
think.
not busted.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's a very good typing, especially on an
Yeah.
offensively oriented Pokemon.
And Mega Altaria is good.
Mega Alteria, I would say, is not bad.
Mega Altaria is fluffy.
It's very fluffy, but it's far from the most OP Mega.
Okay, so hear me out. Mega Ampharos. Well, it's all the same except it just gets a guitar.
I
There's
hear
no
you and I
changes.
see you.
There's no changes. There's no stats. Nothing changes. He just has a guitar now.
Oh, instead of Electric Dragon, he's Electric Rock.
You son of a bitch, that's good.
It is good. God damn it. noticing something about Northpox.
Is he slow?
He's not fast.
Complete.
Driftblim might be a candidate.
I keep wanting my tea to have more tea, but it doesn't have more tea.
Don't you dare say what I think you're about to say next.
What?
Him. Spiritomb doesn't eat shit.
I think Spiritomb could use an update.
Yeah. Yeah, he can use an update. To be easier to fucking get. That's the update Spiritomb needs.
Oh, this is Victor Winstraight.
Yep.
Oh, Vito Winstraight, I'm sorry. Vito Winstraight.
Victor's better.
Stop, please.
It's coming from his attack, right?
Yeah.
It's a Electrode's attack.
I'm not saying it's great to experience, but if you're going to have something blow up on you, Electrode is not the worst thing.
I'm just tired of it being Northpox.
Listen, Northpox is about the one to take it from you two.
Obviously, you would have preferred Widget be out, but
Yeah.
he's my boy, but Stoutland might need some love.
Shiftry needs some goddamn love.
What if you made a...
Shiftry is a bad Pokemon.
Not a great one.
What if you made a herdier line variants that are all... what are they? Great Pyrenees.
Possibly.
Are they native to Spain?
They're sheepdogs. I think that's not wrong.
Wikipedia tells me they are breed comes from the French side of the Pyrenees Mountains that separate France and Spain. So that's about geographically right.
That's actually... Yeah.
I know one kind of dog.
It seems to imply that they're a little more French than Spanish, but just to see what happens when we Google Spanish dogs. Oh, Spanish Mastiff.
Well, yeah, no, that's...
Yes,
that's...
but Great Pyrenees fits the theme of a dog that has too much hair on it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I got to stick with that. If it's anywhere close, man, we gotta get a Great Pyrenees dog up in here.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of them are gonna be like hunting. Or... I doubt... What about the Border Collie? Where are the Border Collies from?
I think they're more...
I think
they're more
German.
like Eastern Europe, I
Yeah.
think. I just love Border Collies, man. Oh, this is gonna not feel good.
It's done. I'm out. Yep.
Yeah.
Darmanitan!
Darmanitan slaps. Darmanitan doesn't eat a goddamn thing. Krookodile, maybe just because he's popular.
I don't think he needs a buff, but yeah.
Again, I don't think he needs a buff.
Possibly Sock and Throw.
They could get some interesting, have some interesting regional variants.
There's potential there.
Yeah.
Pig.
Bagel. Alakazam.
Guys, we need to talk about Garbodor.
It got a Gigantamax. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind. Yeah.
We don't talk about Garbodor. No,
We don't need to talk about Garbodor, thank God. I'm sure you could do a Spanish version of Cincino.
Cincino's kind of already a Spanish version of Cincino.
He's very floofy.
Hope this
Should
goes.
have bought some escape ropes.
Yeah, mega.
You could do a Don Quixote version of Escavalier.
Escavalier!
That's such a good idea that I'm going to be sad when it doesn't happen.
Well, then you'd also have to do something with,
And now you've figured out why I don't like to do these conjecture threads. Behem definitely needs some love.
Does Spain have a lot of aliens?
I don't think so.
That doesn't feel like the European country that would...
Mein Fu, Mein Shao definitely feel like they have some potential for Spanish.
So, are we gonna get some conquistador Pokemon?
There has been a, like, half-formed, I don't know, rant, thread, exploration into Pokemon's relationship with colonialism that's been kind of sitting in my head that I haven't quite been able to put into words. We'll see how I feel about after this game.
I am going to go on record. He's a spinner, you're good.
Did you just spinner pass?
Yeah.
I'm going to go on record saying colonialism is bad.
Yeah.
Hot fucking take.
Yeah, colonialism is bad. And yeah, I hope that there is not anything. I don't think you want to continue to do this, bud.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you think I should leave?
I think you want to leave because there may or may not be a Wally fight right up here.
There's a really pretty room that we get to before we get the Wally fight.
I think it's after these guys. There may be like one or two more fights. Yeah. I don't know how if he's rearranged it.
Ian, I am planning on leaving before the Wally fight.
Okay. Yeah. I was just thinking it was a lot closer than it was.
I was gonna let you know about these guys that their theme is that they use the guy on the left uses fighting types and the guy on the right uses psychic types.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah, I figure I don't need to tell you that. I'm gonna guess the Mega is gonna be Mega Heracross.
Mega Heracross. Very good. Nathan?
What?
Bagel.
Bagel. They could also go with Mega Medicham because it's both fighting and psychic. That'd be cool.
Mega Nipple these.
Ian, in the remakes, Wally got a really cool room to himself.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm just saying I don't really remember. I remember the changed rooms. I just don't remember it being him having a solo room.
It's extremely anime.
You may recognize it when you see it.
Yeah, and I probably will, but...
There's also a meaning behind the flowers in the room. I may see if I can try and pull that out.
Oh, right. I don't remember the room. I remembered that conversation. Nathan and I have had that conversation before. And Nate?
Yeah.
Is it Gardevoir? Is it the Mega Gardevoir?
Could be Mega Gardevoir.
They've tended to keep them to the last Pokemon. I don't know if that's been coded, like hard-coded in.
Double battles are a little different, but
Yeah.
generally they save it for last.
Yeah. So I doubt it's Gardevoir, now that I'm actually... After I thought about it, I saw Gardevoir on the screen. Bagel! Oh, lefties. Ooh! That's a fun Pokemon.
Get absolutely dead.
Close combat's animation is very good.
I do not want to deal with a Pangoro that is alive.
I like Pangoro. It's very good. It's not like good, but it's one that I have a lot of fun with.
It's also got a stupid way it evolves.
Stupid.
We've talked about that on stream lots of times. Nathan did a blind run and
Of Pokemon X, and I just happened to
you happened to
stumble ass backwards
into figuring out how it evolved. And if you don't know how it evolves, I'm not going to explain it to you.
Do Orquad want to play in the mud?
He's a muddy buddy. This'll be it.
Nipple
You
knees.
called it.
Mega nipple knees.
It's too bad that Gallade is so awesome because I kind of like Metacam also.
I think competitively, Medicham is actually the preferred one.
I think competitively you can suck my nuts.
Yeah, and I'd win!
I don't know who's the winner is in that situation, honestly.
Me if it's a competition.
You killed him. He's dead. You gave him. Okay, I'm not gonna
That's
make.
the Wally room.
Yeah.
Probably is. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Now it is the time to return.
Yep. It just took you getting into the room. I'm like, oh right.
Yeah, no, I knew what I was waiting for. I knew what I was looking for.
You didn't buy more escape ropes, did you?
No.
No,
No.
I didn't.
He went out and healed, and I almost said something about flying to.
You should have.
And I decided that no, I'm gonna let this happen.
It was a dick.
I also forgot that about escape ropes specifically. I was gonna tell him about.
Yeah, I'll go get the dig TM.
Well, I was gonna tell him to go get healing items, and then I was like, oh, he's probably gonna wait till he has. Didn't get
Shit.
to past there. You needed to pause buffer it.
I'm gonna guess Mega Altaria.
Either that or Mega
Salamence.
Mega Salamence. Though I expect Altaria, I expect Mega Salamence.
Salamence is gonna show up in the Drake fight.
Yeah, we're gonna see him in versus Drake. Speaking of Drake,
Drop a Draco!
why would you drop a gun on somebody?
Didn't really do shit, did it?
No, I didn't.
White herb there is.
Really do shit, did it?
I like how Peggle kind of looks.
Yeah.
That did more.
That did some more.
But it's a crit. Up 120 base power move.
Yeah.
Eggle's got some special beef.
Peggle's been bulking.
If you ever have a butcher offer you special beef, do not accept.
I disagree.
I was gonna say.
I did find the post. So the red flowers you see around Wally aren't just any red flowers. They are Japanese spider lilies. Since these scarlet flowers usually bloom near cemeteries around the autumnal equinox, they are described in Chinese and Japanese translations of the Lotus Sutra as ominous flowers that grow in the Dayu, also known as Hell, or Hongguan, I hope I'm saying that right, and guide the dead to their next reincarnation. Some legends have it that when you see someone that you may never meet again, these flowers, also called red spider lilies, would bloom along the path. Perhaps these are sorrowful legends. Japanese people often use these flowers in funerals.
So he's dead.
It's more like it's implying that his disease is going to take him before you see him again. Which doesn't happen, for the record. You see him later in the postgame. It's fine. But...
But the idea is that, you know, you can see the positive change you've made in this kid's life. Which is... Wow.
Yeah. And then he fucking whoops your ass, because he's awesome. That wall effect kicks ass.
Yeah, he was showing up. We talked about it. He was showing up here at Victory Road, like 2 or 3 streams ago.
Yeah.
In a cutscene before we fought Tate and Liza, right?
It was in the like, oh, everything's fine now because you defeated Groudon, or not Groudon, Kyogre.
Yes, Kyogre in this game.
Not that long ago, then.
Yeah, but like they saw like, oh, everybody's happy now, and one of the shots in that was Wally on top of the waterfall there in front of Evergrande.
Which means that he beat the final gym before you.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said when we saw that.
I mean, you were busy.
Yeah, you had other shit going on.
Yeah. Also, I think that means that like Wallace.
That's Mega Charizard X.
You guys were both wrong. Oh, should I have used Earthquake? This is the Fire Dragon one.
You can use Earthquake, but Dragon hits harder because it's weak to Dragon.
Oh, yeah,
and
you're right.
Stab.
I was about to say I cannot wait for Dustboy to get outsped and get absolutely eviscerated.
It's not very fast.
Yeah.
It is the perfect speed to use Dragon Dance once and then sweep your whole goddamn team. You just have to get that one Dragon Dance off, and when you're staring down the barrel of a Haxorus, you don't always have that opportunity.
I don't remember that line in the song. Staring down the barrel of a Haxorus.
Yeah.
Haxorus.
Staring down the barrel of a Haxorus.
Haxorus!
So, scans of the art book for Legends Arceus has been released.
I have seen what you're talking about.
And Ingo is,
He's losing his hair, and that's fine.
he's, a little,
You're hacking.
pattern baldness.
You're hacking the game there, Rusty.
I found a shortcut. I was planning this all along.
Good job.
Yeah, he's got a 6, 7 head there.
I'll put a link to it in the chat.
He's not actually bald. He is in the process of balding.
Little bit of NPB.
You want to go,
Yes.
We don't know how old he is, right? We probably know how old he is.
I don't think he has a canon age, but... They may have said it in Pokemon Adventures manga or something. I don't know.
There is enough out there. Hey, you just want a Master Ball?
Why are they more expensive in this game?
Yeah, I didn't pay that much for mine. I got way more than 2.
Rusty, what's that about losing half your money?
If I had wiped...
Apparently, I use Roll to Pride more than any of the others.
It's my most common one. I just like it because it's pretty.
It is pretty.
What am I doing?
I was thinking of making fun of you for healing in Evergrande and then trying to go back to heal here.
I do want to see... there we go. Some regular revives. I have full restores. I have full heals. I have 3 escape ropes. I want some hyper potions. And now I'm backing up.
Back that thing
My
up!
mama taught me good.
Why is he on top of us? I do like the slide along the ground there. It's very good. Also, that water looks maybe the best it's ever looked in Pokemon. And that includes going forward, unfortunately.
Give me hypers. I just buy Master Balls anywhere.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Oh.
I'm gonna reset to this Pokemon Center. Just in case the worst happens. This is going to be a buffed Wally, and regular Wally is scary.
What's that? Are you scared? You can also just literally save right in front of him.
Yeah, I'm trying to not do a reload. By the way, whether we win or lose here, I'm not trying the Elite Four tonight. It's probably going to be the end of stream after we do Wally. We'll do some...
Yeah, I didn't expect...
Well, and that gives you the Elite Four and possibly even the Delta episode for another stream.
Yeah. Or some
Delta.
Mirage hunting. Use those
Yeah.
Ultra Ball or Master Balls.
Yep.
Grab some new friends. Oh, oops.
You baited.
You do just get baited there.
And I was about to talk about how I liked the change and how I knew exactly what route to take. Because I like that they put the torches on the optimal route.
Well, god damn it.
And then I did the... What? Did you not know that?
No, I knew that.
Okay.
So, OU softball played against Texas. I believe Texas is number 10 in the country. And we beat them 9-1. We let them score.
That's unacceptable.
I am not kidding when I tell you that is unusual. Yeah, we beat them 3-0 the day before. Okay.
I like a almost prohibitively expensive but obtainable Master Ball in game.
It's good.
Are you saying you don't like lucking into them by having a Pokemon that has matching 5 digits of the trainer ID number?
Yeah. I feel like they want you to use your Master Ball on the box art legendary or a shiny if you know what you're doing. And if you're going to design around that space, especially the box art legendary space,
Yeah.
just make it a cutscene. Don't have the special ball exist. If you don't want your players to have a thing, don't give them a thing. And then make them burn it on something that, like, it's just it's a waste of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that having obtainable Master Balls is a bad thing.
Yep.
I think having them cost $0 at a mart, Ian.
Hey,
I think that you're mad at Ian for that.
I wasn't the one that did it.
It is technically my fault.
The one that did it is right here. Okay, so you guys were having...
Unlike Lizzo, it is my fault.
Okay, so you guys were having a great conversation. So I brought up the OU softball. They have played 38 games. They're 38-0.
Yep.
And they have allowed scores in 14 games.
It's impressive.
And that means they have played 20 games out that the opponents have not scored at all.
Yeah.
They have something like in the somewhere in the 20 games in college softball. There's what they call a run rule. If you get up by so many by a certain part of the game, and then they just call it early.
Yeah.
And they have done that like 20 plus times this season.
Yeah.
It's the best sport team in the state of Oklahoma.
They sound very talented.
They are.
So
They
I've
are.
got an Iron Head from Northpox that'll probably take out a Mega Gardevoir if it can hit. If Gardevoir doesn't outspeed and one-shot it.
Gardevoir is going to outspeed.
Well-
Expect that.
In the vanilla game, he uses Mega Gallade.
Yeah.
I would assume he's going to use one here.
Oh, you're right. I don't know why I'm thinking about Gardevoir. Okay,
He does use a Gardevoir in Gen 3.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can only tell you about the vanilla game. I can't tell you
No,
about...
you're right. It's almost certainly going to be a Glade. So, how do we deal with a Glade? DJ Old Socks could mine probably beats his. As long as it doesn't outlevel me.
You could probably do the Ditto. Peggle probably has good answers. Widgick.
Is it on paper? Widgick is probably your best option.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadow Ball, Shadow Ball is it, or Psychic from a Peggle.
But the mirror match is not a bad option.
Yeah.
Right.
That just means you have to preserve it and use other things for other things.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to decide between right now is who is my lead if not DJ Old Socks. Dust Boy, not bad.
I was gonna say, Dust Boy. You could lead with Northpox.
If I leave Northpox, he's going to get obliterated by a suicide lead again.
I don't necessarily think that they're gonna do Wally with a.
I don't either, but goddamn, am I going to be pissed if they do.
Okay, so in the base game, I am definitely not
It
vamping.
leads with Altaria in the vanilla game.
Yeah,
It
vamping
leads
for
with
time.
Altaria. That leads me towards Dust Boy. I wish I had a rat to throw in here, but I had to bring this Dorkwad with me.
You didn't have to. Yeah, so Altaria, so Dustboy's not a terrible option.
If Dorkwad was up to level, I could just Ice Beam that Altaria and we'd be good.
Widget knows Moonblast, which is super effective.
But... And Altaria's not fast.
No, it's not.
No.
So I think...
You have a decent chance to OHKO with Outrage.
Yeah. I think that's actually my play. I'm going to assume it's the same team.
I doubt it. Vanilla, he uses a Delcatty, and I can't imagine Dre gave him a Delcatty.
Okay. I don't think Dre took out his lead if it's an Altaria.
Yeah. If I had to guess, he's going to give the Pokemon he uses in the vanilla game their evolutions, Roselia and Magneton, Altaria. He's going to replace Delcatty with something, and then give him a 6th Pokemon.
Perugly.
That would be better.
It would be. It is both a joke and an improvement. Okay, I think this is what I'm doing. Since Widget doesn't have the fire coverage that I really have it on my team to be, I should have fixed that while I was gone. I don't really necessarily benefit from keeping it alive to be that coverage. So I think this is how I'm going. I'm going to Moonblast the Altaria and adapt from there.
Good luck.
This isn't even the room. It's the next one. There we go.
Yeah, we talked about the spider lilies.
Yep. Matildo!
Matildo!
Such a stupid name, and I love it.
Oh, he's secretly badass!
Should have got that Sacred Fire, huh?
Yeah, you know. Oh!
Shadow Ball's probably a 2KO. I would be surprised
And
if
it also
weren't.
probably doesn't have something that is...
I'm gonna guess Toxic. Oh, no, you just raw Hell Dance.
It's not a 2-hit.
It could be a range.
It could be.
Not quite.
Well, that puts Widget out.
Widget's still here?
No, but I'm not swapping back into Widget.
Yeah, I know.
Son of a bitch.
You had to know he was gonna heal you, man.
Just crit here and you're fine. And no crit and no special defense drop. That sucks.
On 3 of them. My Shadow Balls have been... 1, I've never had more Shadow Balls in a game that I wanted it to lower. And 2, I've never been more unlucky with proccing them. Well, okay. Well, he's got me on the back foot to start. Let's recover and pull out of this. He started with me on the back foot because of this Dorkwad. Did he give Magnezone Levitate? Or a balloon? God damn it.
Yeah, he was making flinch here. It's fine. I'm trying for you, man.
He gave it an air balloon and levitate anyway. That would have been
That
such a
would be
fucking
funny.
troll. I would have been so mad.
Hey, look.
He remembered to bring his Azumarill.
Oh, it's level 70. I still outspeed. Okay,
Azumarill's not fast.
I'm dead.
Ironhead is neutral, by the way.
Water resists?
Water resists.
resists.
Assault vest. Okay, that tracks.
I don't think this is huge power.
It's probably huge power.
I think he
I'm
heals
so-
here.
Almost certainly. The other thing is, do you want to switch out to, like, Dorfwad or whatever the fuck his name is? Yeah, Dorkwad, and try to get in like a free switch or get some healing in.
Yeah, I can do that. Sonny doesn't crit again. Oh, I'm Speedy Boy.
Azumarill's slow. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way.
Yeah, you outsped with a North box.
Hagel is not especially fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a, if you're gonna send somebody into heal on Dorfwad, this would be the time to do it. And
Let
try to
him
heal.
eat a self-damaging Brave Bird or whatever is going to hit.
Flare Blitz or whatever,
Flare Blitz,
let
yeah.
it, you know.
Well, he's got
And Drizzle.
Gen 6 Gale Wing. He's got Gen 6 Gale Wing, so he's almost certainly going to use Brave Bird.
Yeah.
But also Drizzle is very good for this situation.
Yeah. So that lets you.
I was not expecting the sword stance. He's crafty. I'm 14 levels below. It is raining, and I've got a legendary.
And then a
Talonflame is pretty
Kyogre.
squishy.
Talon Flame is pretty squishy. If it were me, I'd press Surf.
I pressed the surf button.
Yeah.
You stop him from using another Swords Dance, potentially.
Yeah.
And if he uses Brave Bird, then, you haven't lost anything.
Yeah.
I was just hoping for him to Brave Bird against my wall of meat while I healed everybody was my plan.
Gross.
I don't think he... Oh, he does.
Yeah, he had enough levels.
Yeah.
So who lives a brave bird from a sword's dance Talonflame?
I don't know.
DJ Old Socks, I need you... No. Pagel's got a Thunderbolt.
Is Peggle fast?
No, Pagel's not faster, and speed doesn't matter because he's got Gale Wings.
This might be a wipe anyway, guys.
We'll see.
And at the very least, it should take enough damage from Pagel and Duskboy that
It'd kill itself.
I don't know if it'll necessarily kill itself, but it'll take a lot. And I gotta feel like one of the two is gonna survive.
I feel like Duskboy can at least take a hit.
Does Moldbreaker do anything about Gale Wings? I didn't think so. Yep, you survived.
I win. Okay.
So I realized we were on stream. Just
Yeah.
well, you still got the Glade to deal with.
Right, I don't win the fight, but the immediate threat of the Talonflame, which I was more concerned about, and still, I am breathing a sigh of relief.
Yep.
I am not as worried about this now.
Peggle.
Ooh.
Remind me, Yachiberry?
Yachiberry is ice.
The Garchomp is interesting.
Yep.
What I mean is, it's mean. The Garchomp is just mean here.
Damn it. Let's fucking go. Ha! Okay.
You had 10 levels on him, I was fairly certain. I believed in you. I believed in Harvey Dent. Ditto, ditto, ditto.
I
Oh
think this
shit,
was
sorry,
the
he's
best
not on
way.
the screen. Yeah. Is this faster?
Interesting.
I bet it's scarved.
You can't be scarred.
No, it can't be.
It may be using Shadow Sneak.
That's what I am concerned about. Or
No,
protect.
it's using protect. Okay. You're not faster. Wow. This thing has to be max speed then.
Well, you have to assume that he gives optimal IVs and EVs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This thing has to be.
And
Has
the
to be-
Mega version gets a high enough attack that you don't really need to boost it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what I would assume is he's got max attack and max speed.
Yeah.
With a jolly nature. Whereas yours are going to be arbitrary because you never specially EV trained yours.
Right.
So that one did 120. If it's a max roll, then you've got a decent chance of living. If it wasn't a max roll,
So you never know.
You're. What I would probably do here is I would go ahead and heal, and if nothing else, that just stalls out the. Okay, that was
pretty
cute.
good.
That gives you a turn to stall out. I would heal here and risk the crit. That's what I would do. Because that, if nothing else, if you get hit again, that gives you more information.
No, well, no. I've won the battle. Because what a worst case scenario is he kills Gallade, I swap to Widgick, max potion Dusk Boy, eat whatever, and kill him with Dusk Boy. Like, that's fight's over. My puzzle that I'm trying to solve is beat his Gallade with my Gallade. So, I'm pretty sure he's got me on a 2-turn clock. Healing doesn't solve that. Unless it was a roll. If it was a roll, then it does. But if it was a roll, I've won anyway. I don't need that more information. If it was a roll, he doesn't kill me now, and I fight him. But then Gallade dies. So and now I don't have that extra turn to throw out Widgick and heal Dusk Boy, because I'm now still trying to solve my puzzle. So, the more information does help a tiny bit there.
The only thing I can think of that might win DJ Old Socks the battle is using an X defend.
Does it do that much?
It should be a 1.5 times boost to your defense. Which means, barring crit shenanigans, you would guaranteed to live another Zen Headbutt.
You have one.
How often have I used X items? Never. We'll try it.
I'm not saying this is definitely gonna work. There's always the chance he...
And he just uses knockoff.
Just does something stupid. Okay.
I don't necessarily think that was stupid, but...
I think it's the thing that gives DJ Olsocks perhaps the best chance.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can necessarily...
Oh, okay. I see. The knockoff was stupid. I thought you were saying that knockoff wasn't necessarily stupid. I was like, it was.
I don't think knockoff was necessarily stupid.
He knows I have a Galadite and can't have it knocked off.
If you had switched there, that would have been bad.
Okay.
And knockoff sans X defend would have killed.
I don't think.
I do.
It's neutral.
I don't. It's not stab and way lower power than Zen Headbutt.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have.
Yeah, I don't think it would have.
Alright, I'm starting to get sold on X items.
X items are good. I don't use them enough, but they're good.
Wouldn't it be great if you just died in the spider lilies right now? You just...
Actually, I think that would be pretty terrible because he's a child, Rusty.
He's literally a child.
Hey, you got a Dawnstone. Now you can evolve your Curlia. Wouldn't it be cool to have a Gallade, Rusty?
It would be.
He went into this fight with Curlia with Eviolite.
Oh, thank God! Finally. Thanks, Wally. You're a real pal.
Okay, so I think Rusty's gonna go heal, and I think that's gonna.
He's gonna go heal. He's gonna go beat the Elite Four in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna end stream.
Yep. So we're gonna do 2 of those things. So Rusty's gonna go heal. So we will be back here tomorrow, not Sunday. We are moving to Saturdays. So we will be back tomorrow, playing Birth by Sleep. Rusty's playing more of Ventus. Nathan played Terra, and I played Aqua.
Yep.
We probably won't end up being in person. We're probably going to be remote again, just due to the some situations that have come up.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's the situation.
Yeah, I just wasn't going to air out anybody's.
No, I appreciate it, but I don't mind. I'm sick.
Yeah.
We're not having them.
Yeah. We'll also not be
I have been
meeting...
openly coughing on stream.
Yeah.
We also not be meeting the following weekend.
Yes. The following Saturday we are going to be off. So you can do whatever.
I might do something fun on that Saturday.
Yeah.
Just for me. We might do Tunic.
Yep.
I like Tunic.
And if you don't watch that, go outside and touch grass. That's important for you gamers to do. So I think that's gonna do it for us. Rusty, we're gonna end stream as is customary with you giving us the song of your peoples.
Oh, I compare you to a kiss from the rose on the grave. Oh!